My name is Robert Bengtson. I'm the founder of something called Inspiration Campaign. So where to begin? The vision is to create a new voice in the world in advertising. So I call it, people-powered advertising, kind of Maslowian advertising. Well, it's a bit of a social experiment. So the vision is that all this talk about not being able to access the way the media is, and so the vision is people-powered advertising. So for the last couple years I've been helping steward billboards and buses with messages that aren't selling anything. And it's all crowdsourced and crowdfunded. So people submit messages that they'd like to see in the advertising world, and people chip in, and we buy the media space and we put up messages to ripple out into the world. We've done 34 billboards and 10 buses, and we've created 14 million media impressions, and we haven't even really started yet. But I'm getting this vision that there's so many people in the world that want a more beautiful world. And so how do we create a collective voice for everybody? And my sense is that we can do that through advertising. The key, I think, is that we create something that's a voice that's genuine, that's authentic, that's positive, and that's not attached to any agenda other than activating what's great within people with the belief that humans are self-navigating. Me standing here with $5 and you standing here with $5, we can't really do anything. But it's a symbolic act as well as a literal one, because enough people putting $5 into a hat in the ring can create media, can create advertising that reaches millions of people. So if we can create a transparent, people-powered advertising that gets the attention of the world to activate a fundamentally new story about who we are and what we're a part of, then all sorts of doors will open up, and we can really start activating what's beautiful within people. The way it works is people submit content through the website. So it's simple messages. The very first billboard that went up simply said, "Humankind, be both." Nothing for sale. Inspiration Campaign doesn't want anybody to do anything for Inspiration Campaign from the media except to pause, to have what's great within them somehow touched by creating a message that's authentic. So it's a way to create something that's intended to be essentially a gift to human consciousness. So the question I ask people is, like, if you could give a gift to 1 million people for $5 and make the world more beautiful, would we? So the question is, will you do it, and you do it, and you do it? And enough people saying, I want to make a difference, and show that symbolic act, so that when people say, how did you get the billboard on Times Square? You can say, well, there's 10,000 of us chipped in $5. So it's a new voice in the world that I think is universal, because everybody that I talk to would love to see it advertising not telling us that we're not enough.